Everybody eats, sleeps, pisses, and comes, dude. I got better hair and I talk about it better.
Yeah.
You would expect that from me. Like I got my wiener sucked on a podcast. Like you can view it on YouTube, you know?
It was
like,
the talk of the town,
It's
man.
talk of the town. And people are like,
Talk of the town.
Oh my God, he's ruined his career. Did I?
No.
Or did I just lean into something that I already was gonna fucking do?
All publicity is good
It's all goddamn consensual. Look, hey, if there's anybody in the comedian realm, Austin, that's gonna show their wiener on the internet, oh, it was Uncle Lazer? Oh, Uncle Lazer showed his wiener? Motherfucker, it's mass marketing to a goddamn team.
And that's, dude, I agree with you.
People just think I'm some fucking retard with a goofy haircut, man.
No.
I'm gonna show my wiener on the internet. You're gonna watch it. We're gonna talk about it later.
That's the thing. I think you're a retard with a really cool haircut.
Bow. Load Log Management, LLC.
Hell yeah.
Question, did you bring your harmonica?
I did.
Sick.
Yeah, I keep it on me.
That's what, okay.
You never know when you're
felt-
gonna have to break out in song and tune.
That's what I honestly thought. So I figured you might have it on you. So I was thinking like we could do
Justin
a
had
song.
like Make-A-Wish energy when he asked.
Don't do that. I just know he has his harmonica on him. I feel like that's knowing your guests.
No, I like it.
Thank you.
I like it.
There was a set where like you were about to do the bit and then you couldn't find it. And I was like, oh, fuck, dude, fuck.
Dude, I've done that like twice. It's not so bad like when I'm doing like a, you know, like a spot, like a 10-minute or 15-minute spot.
Yeah.
But if it's my show and people like paid to come see it.
Oh, yeah,
And that's how I end my set. And it's a callback to one of the very first jokes, like some of the word verbiage in there. And I play it. People go ape shit. And I remember I posted it because I did it. I had 2 shows in Canada back to back, 7 and 9. I did it. I didn't do it on the first one because I forgot it, but I was in the hotel where it was like at the Mall of America shit or whatever. up there. So I ran back and got it for the second show and I posted it, and the people in the first show were commenting like, "You motherfucker, you didn't pull that out on ours." So I have to like remember to keep it on me. People get pissed if I don't bring it.
That's funny, dude.
Yeah.
I paid good money to see his harmonica.
Play, boy, we're here for the harmonica.
I don't care about these damn jokes. I don't even understand them. Just play the song.
It's wild.
Harmonica leash.
A harmonica.
It was wild. It fucking turned out to be so like, because Kim Cognan did that dating show at Creek the other night, right?
Yeah.
It was Heidi from Kill Tony was the date you were gonna win. You know what I'm saying? So like the first, you know, there's like 8 of us, and like the first section is like you do 3 minutes of stand up, and so I was like, are we gonna do stand up or are we gonna like hit on her? Like, what's the fucking? You can do whatever you want. Because it's a fucking show. She's sitting on stage in that fucking chair, like it's gonna show. And so I just did a little bit of stand up, then I kind of hit on her, or whatever. And so she eliminated 3 guys, and then the second round they let us like look at some questions in the back that she would ask us on stage. That way we could kind of write for her while we were back there or on stage. So I picked like, if you were a dog, if you had sexual energy, would it be a dog or a cat? You know, and I was like, I want to be a cat. I just want to be pissing on shit, just fucking alley cat and that shit, just pissing my spray on you. I ain't howling it up. And so obviously I moved on to the next round, and it was me and Fuzzy on the last round.
Yeah.
Now the last round, and Fuzzy's throwing dick. I mean, this dude's killing it. But on the last round, we have like a 5-minute plea as to like, you know, why you should pick us over the other person. So I'm thinking, all right, I'm just gonna go like the charismatic, good guy approach because I've been kind of like raunchy. I'm gonna slow it down, be sensual, soft. Well, Fuzzy goes first. He beats me to the fucking punch, okay? And he's fucking murdering. I mean, it's so good that I got so frustrated. I walked off stage, went back to the green room, and started pacing. Like, what the fuck am I gonna do now? Because I can't even like follow that up. And you know, like I'm like, fuck it. All right, I'm just gonna lean into being a dickhead. And so I get up there and I'm like, look, Heidi, you know, listen. Great, love her, boy, love him. But I swear to God, if your daddy would have watched you come home with the founder of the Muslim Brotherhood, is that what you want right now? And I'm like, baby, listen, if you want to take a shot at the American Intercontinental Champion, I give you 1 weekend out the month to see where you really stand the test on the ladder. I said, I'll do it for you, but I said, listen, I can't eat your pussy on stage, okay? But I will show you what it's gonna sound like. And I put out my harmonica and I do my harmonica bit.
Nice.
And dude, it brought people going, USA. It was fucking wild, bro.
Nice.
So that you gotta have that harmonica on you just in case shit like that.
That's what that was.
Because I didn't write that part in. I wasn't gonna use that.
That's
the
best things to happen.
That's
man.
what I'm saying, dude. And like fucking, you know, fucking Tim Butterly and fucking all of them were like, dude, where the fuck? Do you not do that on stage? I go, yeah, I do it on stage. I just forgot about in this setting it might work. You know what I'm saying?
Perfect closer.
It's like if you have a bit that kind of it works at the end of a riff you're already doing. Because you were like, all right, well, I was gonna go nice guy, but now he beat me to that. what's the counter, and you're like, let me lean into what I can do that he can't.
Exactly.
The USA shit. 'cause
Exactly.
He's a brown guy.
It's crazy
so.
that
Yeah.
harmonica almost started like a war with Pakistan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
We'd have
Powerful.
won
I
that.
never knew that the harmonica could be so powerful.
It's an American blues weapon.
it's actually German made.
Really?
Yeah. It's a Homer.
Oh, shit.
It's
That
a
makes
Homer.
sense.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
and
the
a Deutsche
Germans.
Harmonica.
Yeah, Deutsche
wow.
Harmonikis. Yeah, or whatever,
That's-
however they talk about it.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Oh, however
however they say it.
Oh, actual German talks about it. It's like, yeah, however
I
the
don't
fuck
know.
they do.
What is the
Yeah, that's
German
like whatever they
word?
do over there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know.
he doesn't know what he's talking about.
What is the actual name of the festival?
The Blue Water Comedy Festival.
Dude, the guys will be in the Blue Water Comedy Festival this right here in March. March what? March what? April fucking 1st. April Fools. It's going to be April 1st. The
Oh
Blue
my
Water
God,
Center
it is.
Comedy Festival in Michigan.
Poor Huron.
For Huron.
Pure Huron, Michigan. It's next to Flint.
Yeah, it's pure Huron.
The
Pure
water,
Huron's
the
a way
water is
better name.
contained, but it is next to Flint. We legally have to say that by law.
It's way farther away from Flint if you actually care about the water thing.
Hey, if you're a fan of the Wet Podcast, come see us in Michigan. We're going to be there April 1st to the 4th at the Blue Water Comedy Festival in Port Huron, Michigan. So come check us out. We're going to be doing a live show April 1st, and we'll be on all the shows the rest of the festival. Make sure to go to bluewatercomedyfestival.com to get your tickets. Come see Wet live.
Dude.
One take.
Dude. God damn, brother.
Thanks, man.
One take, just bop, 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 making eye contact with the camera the whole time.
Yeah.
Son of a gun, dude. You guys got a stallion on your hands. That was good. That took me a couple. I can one take the fit checks, but reading ads and shit, I can't, man, top to bottom, left to right gives me a hard time.
I saw one of the spin phone casino things that had your picture on it.
Yeah, the Moto.
Moto.
Yeah.
That popped up on my thing. I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah,
I got
that's
the one of
everywhere
you
now.
kicking Mike Ridley. What's that? Where he's a
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, it was crazy. They were like, yo, what costumes do you need? And we'll pay a bunch of money. Come out. It was like right over here in Austin.
Okay.
And I like Uncle Sam thing, but I thought they'd have like a script and shit kind of based off the ideas that I pitched them. Yeah. Nothing. I showed up. They have nothing. Yeah. So I'm like putting all this together day up. I'm at the fucking haircut place, and Michael really just happens to be like, hey, man, you mind dressing up as a clown and let me like throw you through a table? Moto Casino! Don't go down with these clowns. I said, I don't mean to come off so I'm in dire needs here, buddy.
yeah.
Like, I didn't know what I was going to do.
I got nothing. I got a table and you can and clown paint.
Yeah, and we did like 3 other scenes. I don't think he was in all of those, but like they use that one. That's been everywhere. I'm on Grindr on that shit. I've had people like screenshot and send me shit of like the shit in Grindr.
The ads on
Grindr.
Really?
Holy cow.
That's crazy. What is Play Moto? Are you allowed to talk about that?
It's like a fucking online casino where you can win real money and shit.
Real money.
Really?
That's not like
Actual-
Bitcoin.
No, not the Bitcoin stuff. I mean, like maybe like connected through with the Bitcoin stuff. You might have to have a wallet. That's how most of the international shit works. But yeah, they have like actual live customer support like in America. So when you call somebody, it's not, hey, how you doing? It's not like that shit.
That's
where you
crazy.
gotta-
Wow.
Yeah, so it's actual customer
Play
service.
Moto has United States customer service.
Not some guy named Steven who lives in fucking Pakistan. I'm talking.
My United Health Insurance doesn't have fucking call
No,
centers. in
those are
America,
outsourced jobs. The economic downturn's been strong, boys. I'm going to tell you,
Yes.
it's going to be something, and it's only going to get worse from here if you really want to
I
talk
just think it's
about
crazy that an online casino has better customer care than United Health Insurance.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, money talks and bullshit walks, man. If they're gonna take your money, they're gonna give you someone that speaks your language to take it from
Yeah.
you.
That is
It's a brilliant
beautiful.
marketing
I
strategy.
would be
It
much
really
more
is.
happier if I was.
Cause you know how
If I lost
upset
a
you would be
house-
if I'm trying to fucking deposit or withdraw
Yeah.
after I've done lost $2,000-3,000 and I got to
Right.
talk to Quebec, if I got to do all
Yeah.
that. I mean, listen, I'm not a racist by any means, but on the job, the language
Yeah.
barrier gets you. Everybody's racist in traffic.
We're talking
You're right.
USD.
Clip that. You know what I'm talking about? And like, I'm telling you, if I'm going to lose more money, I'm going to do it with someone who can take my fucking deposit.
That's
You know what I'm
the
saying?
thing. It's like you're not racist, but you speak English. And if you just spent your hard-earned American dollars at some fucking online cartoon casino,
Yeah.
at least speak my language.
Yeah, if I just lost my house, I want to know how can I get this back? And
Yeah.
I can't do it.
I can't do that
over
with
in India.
Raj. I can't do it with Raj.
You can't do it,
Yeah.
Raj.
And
I
you know,
need somebody.
You know who's even worse than Raj? That fucking, for as much as AI's doing for
Yes.
the world, dude, try beating one of those little bot things in there.
yeah.
Speak to a representative.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, they do everything to keep you off from talking to a human
I
being.
know.
Dude,
I'm
right
like,
here.
God damn,
I'm
man.
here. I
put it
called
in
my
all caps.
pharmacy. I tried to figure out if my prescription was ready to pick up. I just had a doctor's appointment. They said they wouldn't even let me speak to a human because they didn't have my number on file because it's my first time at this new pharmacy.
Whoa.
So I'm like, so I have to go in person.
But if it was your
Oh,
first
dude.
time on Play Moto,
Play Moto, dude. Guess what? You get a
be
sign-up
talking to an
bonus.
American, man.
You do Play Moto, they'll match up to $500.
Code Lazer or something like that?
No, they already pay me my money. You just do it on your own accord.
I love that. I love that they have ads on like Grindr. So there's guys that are just like
Oh, yeah.
in the midst of searching.
Dude, and it's crazy.
And they're
Well,
like,
that's
let me
a great.
lay this
but
parlay
think
down
about
real
it. What
quick.
do men like? What do men like? They like
Gambling.
sex, gambling, drugs, and alcohol.
And I look like
and
a,
Uncle Lazer.
Pretty kick ass.
and I look like
what
a
men
bear. A bleached bear, you know?
This episode is brought to you by Podcast Studio Austin. If you're in Austin, Texas and need to record a podcast, come to Podcast Studio Austin. Use the promo code WET to get what? 25% off your recording session. We've got everything you need from recording professionals, cameras, microphones, lights, chairs. Come to Podcast Studio Austin. Ladies and gentlemen, this episode is brought to you also by the Sunset Strip Comedy Club in Austin, Texas. If you're in Austin, Texas and want to see some live stand-up comedy, come to the Sunset Strip on 6th Street. Use the promo code WET to get 25% off your tickets. You might see one of us on the show. You might see one of us no matter what. Come to the Sunset Strip. Go to sunsetstripatx.com.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, dude, I get recognized from shit like that. And really, you know what I get recognized most from? Motherfucking The Fold.
Fold?
That poker show. That
Yeah.
poker
yeah, I
game
see you
movie.
everywhere on
Dude,
that.
it's a clip farm in there, bro. And it's just like, I like playing cards and cutting up and bullshitting while it's like a house game, you know, damn
Yeah.
near. So it's fun.
I didn't realize how famous that card house is. Like in
Yeah,
terms
well,
of
Doug-
legal poker in
Yeah.
Texas and in general.
Well, Doug Polk, the guy that owns it, shout out Doug Polk, he's like, he's probably the top best heads up poker player in the world. Like he's probably got career earnings over 6-7 million.
Wow.
Like he's a fucking stud. Like, and I've been playing with him and shit. Like, it's just like anything you do. Like you find someone who's like really good at the avenue of which they abide in, and it's like, I won't say he's fucking Michael Jordan of poker, but I mean, it's just he's an all-star in the NBA.
Hey, man,
You know
Michael
what I'm
Jordan
talking about?
wasn't the Michael Jordan of poker, if you know what
You
I'm
know,
talking
yeah,
about.
there you go. So I mean, dude, watching someone
money.
really good at their craft and being like, oh, this is what that top level shit looks like. It's pretty cool.
I did a show with them like about a month ago, and I asked him, I said, how much of it is like what the cards are telling you to do, and how much of it is just like your bluff? And he goes, 50-50. I was like, I'm getting nothing from this guy right now. Even like, he's
Yeah.
not even,
He's not going to give you this.
not even a
No,
smidge of sauce.
he's super helpful though, and like a
probably
lot
being
of it, a
truthful.
lot of it's numbers though. Like they're all those guys. That's why poker, like when you watch stream poker, that's not with comedians. It's kind of boring and dull because they're like locked
Yeah.
in, focus, counting fucking nerds. You know what I'm saying? but like when you get like shit like that, but then like you see like you might be the best player at your house game, but then you go sit with these motherfuckers at the table and you're like, ooh, fuck,
What is even this game?
It's like sometimes when I'm playing him, like, and he's so good that there's another level to where, like, even when I know I'm good, he can talk me out of knowing that I'm good. Like, bluffing against me and getting me off of shit just off of how he's responding. He's like, there's another psychological level to it where it's not just numbers. He's playing the person, not the hand.
Who's the
Does that
best
make you bet-
comedian
oh, sorry.
poker player, though? Like, that you've played with?
Ooh,
around
good
here?
question.
Who took the most money from you? How about
If you
that?
couldn't vote for yourself.
On that show? Oh,
Yeah,
man, I'd have to think on that one. Probably Diedrich. Diedrich fucked us up the other
Really?
day.
Really?
The last episode just came out like today or last night or last week or whatever.
Yeah.
He like I invited him. You know,
Yeah.
I saw him at Kill Tony. Yeah, man, I'll be there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Got
with
the
the
gold
grill.
teeth in, and he comes there and and we'll drink and have a good old time. You know, and he's like, he starts. He's getting lucky. Don't get me wrong. Like the first couple hands, but listen.
It's
You're gonna
cards.
need luck in that
Sure,
game.
yeah.
You can be the
50-50.
fucking baddest motherfucker in the world, but it's coin flip in the day. You
Yeah.
get the right cards.
Right. Yeah.
And when you get hot and you get momentum, you get a chip stack, then it's easy to play shit hands and win too.
Mm-hmm.
So he starts just fucking. I bet that dude, he bought in with $300. I bet he walked out with like 24, 25. It's the most I've ever seen win.
No,
I gotta go start
okay.
playing poker.
Goddamn, dude.
That
Daddy's
is a clip
just
farm,
crushing
man.
it, man.
Yeah, I didn't know, and then I also didn't know
I was like, dude,
that it's
this
real
is why
money.
we don't invite black people to shit. I was so mad. I was like, I invited you and you're just taking all my
He was
money,
like
dude.
Jackie Robinson
Yeah,
of
I
the
was
fold.
like-
First
yeah,
black
now-
guy just
yeah.
shows him like, wait,
And
dude,
now
you're
I'm-
stealing bases, dude? You can't
Yeah.
steal the base.
Put the bass back, dude.
God damn, dude.
Dude.
All right, shout out Dedrick, man. Way to go.
Yeah, that's
fucking
awesome.
sick,
I
man.
love him, dude.
I
He's a
didn't
good
know
dude.
it was also real money. You know, because when I first saw
Yeah.
the clip farming, and then now I saw it's like you buying in with real money. So it's a good show for the drama because it's real money.
Well,
so
see, that-
people are getting like antsy.
clips
You'll
are
see the real
hilarious.
person.
That adds like a layer of discomfort, which
Yeah.
in turn like elicits like motherfuckers gonna play for real. But see, like that's the genuine magic of it because like the last one we just did, it was like, me, Luis Gomez, Kim, like it was like a good group of us, all good with witty, good, because it's just funny, being funny, blah, 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 roasting your friends and, just riffing. But we were getting fucking hands, good hands, like hands that would go all in and we're like, the drama's there, you know what I'm saying? And like you're losing. I mean, I was down like motherfucking, I came back at the end, but I was down like $1,700.
Damn.
So like, ads, and like that's the thing, like, we're paying for it out of our pocket, it's coming. So like me, I'm doing okay, I'm doing well, so I can afford to go in there and drop $1,500, be okay. I mean, it sucks dick, but like, but I mean, I can afford that. But I know like some guys will come, they just want to be on the show, and gambling can be that itch. It just, no matter how much you scratch, you can't get no lotion for, you just keep throwing that shit in the fire. And I've seen guys walk out there with like honest despair on their face. Like, we're gonna have to Uber all night, Uber Eats all night. And I'm like, fuck, man. I was like, God damn, boys. I was like, is it worth your soul and your rent? Like,
well, that's what it is.
What's to buy in, like 200, 300?
No, so you can sit down with 100 or you can sit down with 300, and you can rebuy as much as you want. So I mean, it's capped. It ain't like someone can sit down with 1,000 and bully nobody.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, like, you're fucking having fun, and it's only 3 hours, thank God. Because if it was like 6 or 7, because
people would keep playing.
I'll stay after because it like gets done at like 4 or 5. So I'm not gonna sit in traffic, drive all the way south. It's in fucking Round Rock. So I'll sit there and play. And sometimes that's where I'll lose my motherfucking ass. Because they'll open the table up to fucking. They still keep us in the stream room and the big feature table, but they bring in people from the floor, guys that play. And when you stay playing a bunch of people that don't really play that well, because I'm like sharking them motherfuckers up, but cutting them up, they don't play that much. But when you start playing with people, it's a different level. You got to switch. And I just need to leave.
Yeah.
Because it's a different game that I'm not playing, and I need to go right there.
Yeah, because you're playing with people that don't know you and don't care.
This is like comedian league poker versus like
it's
these
Bush
guys.
League shit.
Yeah. That's so funny.
Which is crazy because I've watched the fold. It's not like there's crazy levels of table etiquette being broken. It's all seems within the realm. It's just table talk.
Yeah.
And no one's actually talking the table. But like, do you think you're better for playing with the comedians? Like you said, you can chop up the normal Joe Schmo poker player now after playing with like Doug Polk and the other guys.
Yeah, I mean, playing with them, but like then you got some of the weaker players on the fold, and it's just, and some of them, they don't even know the hands and shit, but they just want to be on there for the clips and shit, which I understand. Yeah. But I mean, like, it's cool, like I'm saying, that table when, Lewis and Kim and, Casillas and Dean, and like when we're all there, like everyone knows how to play, so it stays fast, it stays rhythmic, and everyone's riffing. And there's not a lot of crosstalk. They're just kind of talking when people are in hands. So that's when I'm like, okay, this feels like a real game, versus when like if someone doesn't know what they're doing, I'm gonna bully them the whole time because I don't care. I got friends on Facebook.
Yeah, you're so cool.
So cool guys only club. Hey, we'll be in Deerbrook, Michigan, April 1st at the Blue Oyster Cult Comedy Festival. You got it. We'll be playing all the hits. Mama, don't fear the Reaper. Sorry, dude. I've never had fucking a producer come in and be like, hey, man, we got to get this read right now. And you nailed it, bro.
Hey, thank you, man.
Motherfucker, dude.
He does that every time. I try to do it, and they both look at me for a read, man, and I get real nervous, and I switch up all my words, and I don't even know what I'm talking about.
Really?
Yeah. Because they both look at me. They start, like, laughing and giggling, and I get real nervous, like I'm messing up. Because they want to...
Justin can talk smoothly when it's just free consciousness, you know what I mean? But you put a script in front of him.
I'll do the same thing.
The words are in order right there, and it's just like, fuck.
You know what that reminds me of? Like when y'all was in school and like they make y'all read aloud.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I'd be fucking memorizing the shit based on what it was, and then someone would go up to the bathroom before me, so then I'd have to fucking do the part that I hadn't read for. Dude, I got to the point. If I see a word that I can't pronounce, I just act like it ain't there. I just leave it. And she like, hey, you missed that. Orientate? Didn't even see. I didn't even know that word was on the paper. You know what I'm saying? It's shit like that. So
they'd be like, no, you skipped over the word. No, I didn't.
No, I
don't see that.
I don't see words I can't say.
Don't make me look stupid right now, teacher.
What were you like in school? What was Uncle Lazer like as a youngster?
Nephew Lazer?
Yes.
Nephew
Lazer. Cousin Lazer. I mean, I went to my elementary school was super small.
Okay.
Well, I was class clown and shit, but then like I was good at math and stuff.
Okay.
But reading and writing and all that shit, I hated that shit. And then in high school, I was just partying all the time. Like I was like freshman, throwing parties with the seniors, hanging out, getting fucked up.
Okay, okay. So you were partying from freshman year on.
Yeah, I lost my virginity at 12 and hit the ground running.
God damn,
wow.
dude.
Yeah.
12.
Yeah, it was
Was it
me, a
your-
Mexican chick, and a black dude. It was a train, yeah. And
Wait, hold on.
yeah,
I didn't expect that one.
You lost your virginity in a train with a black guy and a Mexican
well,
chick.
He wasn't on a train. He was during it.
I wasn't
It was-
protecting the train. I was kind of just cucking at that point, I guess you would call that. Because we went over there, we snuck in through a window, and I'm 12, she's like 14, he's 16, and he's like, on the football team, big, strong black guy. And we were over there, and he's all right, man. He's a gentleman. He's like, go ahead, go first, do your thing, and I'm over there just. I didn't know what I was doing. I'm over there putting my wiener between her knee and her thigh right there, a little inner slurt right there.
That must be nice. Smooth.
I mean, look,
that's not a bad
man,
guess.
I'm
Not
shooting
a bad
from the
guess.
hip here. He didn't come with instruction manual, okay? And she wouldn't suck it because she was, stingy lover and selfish lover. And,
What a 14-year-old bitch, dude.
Yeah, what a bitch.
The crazy thing is she wouldn't do that, but she'll have two guys at once.
Well,
What the hell?
Well, it wasn't really even
What
at
is
once.
this?
Dude, about 15 minutes in of that, just trying to make friction. Not doing it, just mouth breathing real heavy and making friction. I hear a knock at the door. He goes, hey, man, I can hear it ain't going that well in here. And he goes, let me show you, And then I just see
How'd
this-
you know?
Huh?
How'd you know through the door?
Probably because I don't know. Maybe he's listening. Hell, I don't know. But he come in and he's like, let me show you, man. And he stand back. And I just kind of stood behind them. And he takes out his wallet, unravels a fucking photograph thing of his family. That's his cock. It's just fucking unravels a foot of dick if I've ever seen one. And he just gets after it, and he's beating the brakes off this woman. He picks her up at one point, and they lean up against the wall. And these are some old fucking trailer homes in the block of Colonia down there. And they get to beating that, they get to, rocking and rolling. And they fell through the drywall
Whoa.
into her Thea's room. The next room.
The grandma.
The aunt.
Aunt, sorry.
You're close.
Shit.
Sorry.
Ant laser.
Hey, yeah. And she gets to hollering and screaming. We got to run, jump out the window. They call the cops.
like
I
4% of the
try to
population.
drive like home, and I run, falling off in the ditch, getting the Jeep stuck. And the cops came, they came. They called my mom and shit. They took him to jail because he was actually 47. And
Oh my God.
No, I'm kidding. That part I made up. But yeah, and I was grounded for that whole summer. But yeah, it was a hell of a way to go out.
So that was your first sexual experience. Do you think that kind of shaped the rest of your life from there on?
Good chance.
Yeah.
Good
Good
chance. I'd say highly probable.
That makes sense.
Problem.
Other people are like, I'm going to wait till marriage. Lazer's like, I snuck through a window, broke a damn wall, got arrested.
Dude, my mom wasn't even mad that I was fucking. She was mad I stole that fucking Jeep. That Jeep Grand Cherokee or
y'all
whatever
stole
they call
the
it.
Jeep.
Oh, I stole that bitch. Yeah, I snuck the keys out of her purse. She was a mad motherfucker.
Oh, it was your mom's Jeep?
Yeah, she's pissed, dude.
I get that. Yeah, you can't steal your mom's Jeep, dude.
Yeah, I did that a couple times, man. I was moving and grooving.
When is the first time you stole her Jeep? Was that the first time?
I think that was the first
So
time.
your first
I
time-
might have stolen, just joyrided at nighttime and where we lived, but
Kind of like jerking
But
off.
that was
You're practicing.
That was practicing. But this is the first time I took it over the tracks.
Goddamn.
Went down the road. a
Got
little.
caught, dude.
Yeah, got
when
cocky.
When you
cocky.
get the call for pussy, you're driving.
I mean,
I'm
dude,
getting there.
He's like, dude, I'm trying to get this right because he was trying to steal his mom's car. But she's smart and keeps the keys in her bedroom. My mama left that bitch hanging out on the pantry door, her purse, and I went there and I got them motherfuckers.
To this day, my mom leaves her keys in the car. Blows my mind.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Don't know idea.
That's crazy, man.
Both my parents.
Don't want to lose them.
I do not know why they do that. I don't know why they do
That's
that.
like
seems
old
a-
school shit.
Seems like they grew up in a safe environment.
No,
Yeah.
not at all. I don't
Not
know.
yet?
I don't
They
know why
didn't?
they did that. No, I have no idea why.
They're
they
like,
had
you
the
want this car?
confidence in
Take it. Who gives a shit?
that. Maybe.
Dude, when I lived in Wyoming, I lived in that small town with like 3,000 people. People leave their truck running, just running
Yeah,
to
I
the
mean,
grocery
where
store.
where I grew up too, it was very small. Same thing.
Okay.
We'd leave our doors
Yeah.
unlocked.
Yeah,
And now
yeah,
you
yeah.
can't do that now.
Yeah, you can't.
Got my goddamn fucking Blazer stole out in front of the fucking house that we live in.
Really?
Yeah, and the house he lives in now. I went to the gym and left my keys in the cup holder, and I got done working out, got in, I parked, I grabbed my computer, I forgot my keys in the cup holder. Got some kids, went around, opened the door, took off with the Jeep, found it down here on the east side.
Jesus
Crazy.
Christ.
Yeah.
Crazy.
What was
That's-
crazy?
that's
they
a
didn't
nice neighborhood,
They
man.
didn't steal anything, and they left me more charges than I had before. I actually gained something out of that. So yeah, it's kind of a little reverse osmosis.
Robin Hood
yeah, a little
kids.
reverse osmosis or whatever, dude.
They knew your car wanted to be over there.
I guess, man. I guess.
That
Imagine
does
the
bring
window they
up
snuck through.
like you live in your old room.
He lives in my old room, dude.
Yeah.
Y'all had to vacuum carpets before I got in there. Or y'all got on there. Huh? I tried to do it.
We cleaned them up pretty good.
It smelled like a beaver.
Well, I bet I imagine
There
that
was
you
some
had a lot of
questionable wall stains.
yeah.
Oh, that's when that bitch threw that Thai food at me and damn near killed me.
Is that what it is?
That
Thai
witch?
food?
Yeah,
It
that was
has
the
a
last time I ever
sweet,
seen it.
nutty
Somebody threw
smell.
Thai food at you. Can we hear about that story?
Yeah, which camera's mine? Is it that one?
Yeah.
That one's you right on you.
I keep looking at that
I thought you
Pokeball.
spilled like a sissy or something.
Y'all know
like
what would
that.
be dope up there on that shelf mantle right there?
Yeah.
Remember on Burger King when a Pokemon movie come out and they had the little Pokeballs with the 24 karat?
Yes.
Fuck, I got all of them, dude. That was great right there,
I used
brother.
to collect those,
Me too,
man.
dude. I went through my cards the other day, man.
You have the gold ones though
I have
from
the
Burger
gold
King.
ones. Yeah, from Burger King. All of them.
Those are probably worth something.
Yeah, well, I thought they'd be real gold because back then it was the 90s.
Yeah.
But gold
And it was
still,
Burger King.
It
You
was
really
Burger
thought,
King.
dude,
I
they
mean,
had you
That's
it's
like
just,
class.
it's just painted. Or it's just like
King's
whatever.
shit.
Yeah,
God
it's
damn. That got me so hooked on Burger King. I used to fuck with Burger King hard because
Dude,
of
I
that.
like the frame roll, yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Well, then I worked at Burger King and now I can't fucking do
I
it.
don't really eat fast food now at all, dude.
Yeah.
There's people jerking off in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Every time I see it, I just think, God, you jerked it. You know?
Did you? Do you?
Yeah, golden brown fries without any jerk. I don't believe it.
How do you glaze them like that, dude?
Yeah.
How do you get your sauce so creamy?
It just looks so good.
God damn.
All those Euro trucks on 6th Street, same thing. White sauce.
Oh, yeah.
you think
The
Muhammad's-
gyros?
yeah.
Yeah, dude.
That's where they are all day.
Muhammad's cranking it
Yeah,
in the
dude.
fucking truck, dude.
From 9 a.m.
Death to
9
America by
p.m.
just feeding us jizz.
I ate it yesterday.
Is that
for the
why it's
first time in
taking
a
so
long
long
time.
at fast food to get my fucking food?
Yeah, dude.
Everybody's in the back just baiting
Just
it.
fucking baiting it, dude.
See, if they
This
were
isn't
smart,
break time, Jimmy. Stop putting it away in your
see,
pants.
that's the problem. You know what? I don't even have a problem with them jerking off into the food at fast food. Just batch it ahead of time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Why are you jerking off for every customer?
Yeah, keep it under the hot lamp.
Yeah.
dude. I mean, fucking keep it stimmering.
Or I don't
like
know if
it
you got to keep
fresh,
that
though.
cold or
Making
not.
it fresh
But
has a definite.
Hey, also congratulations on y'all. Y'all got 10,000 or what? Y'all like coming up real sudden, real
this
quick.
pod, yeah, it's doing really well
I
right
Almost
heard.
at,
What are
we're
we
almost at 40.
Fuck yeah, dude! It's way more than 10. God damn,
It is. It is.
I mean, I saw that a couple months ago. Forget
Yeah, no.
time
And
on mingles
well, to be
together.
honest, it happened all actually in the last like 2 weeks.
and that is a
That's
great
what I saw.
segue from the
Y'all started
cum
coming
talk.
across my shit more, and I go, damn, look at the boys over here.
know.
Nice little setup, making that pussy fight. I like that.
We're making
making
it
it
what?
fun.
Making it fight.
Fight?
Pussy fart.
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 Okay.
He doesn't know what you're
The
talking
proper
about.
nomenclature is a queef.
Oh, okay. All right. I don't. I'm
So
not
much
very
air in there.
good
So
with,
much
like-
air in there because
Yeah.
you're pounding in the air in there.
Oh.
It goes.
Filling the void is what they call it, with room to spare.
You guys are leaving air in the pussy when you're in there.
Are you not? Oh, we got
here's-
one of them big dicks in here, don't we? dude?
Oh, okay.
That
Boy,
was a
that man
joke.
pussy
That was a
fuck 'cause
joke.
that dick's so round.
That's what we were talking about doing our paywall episode for. We were going to do the Dick Olympics. The
Oh, what is that?
Olympics. And we were going to do a pissing contest,
In the dick
a
measuring
size contest, a water displacement contest.
I don't want to do any of this.
Wow.
You knew you wouldn't.
My
It was a
Patreon's
joke.
way different than y'all's.
If you're a big fan of the Wet Podcast, and we know you are because you're watching it right now, why not become a member on our YouTube channel? That's right. You can get exclusive content, all kinds of cool stuff, find out about our live shows, maybe get some discounted merch, discounted tickets to shows. I'm just saying, if you want to be a super fan member of our freaking podcast, become a member on YouTube right now.
Subscribe.
Well, you're already
Subscribe.
subscribed, but now you can become even more than that, a member.
Follow us.
Members.
Members.
Wait, what's your Patreon? dude?
So last episode of Face Release, this girl dressed up, this porn star dressed like Dora Explorer comes in full costume and blows me.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, and then she
We did that a couple
she like
episodes ago,
squirts
too.
on camera with a little lush toy. I get to control it while I'm interviewing her. It's
Now, let me
wild.
ask, while we're on that subject, when she squirt, like, what do you have laid on the ground to, you just have it squirt on the carpet? You
No,
can't
are
have
you out
that.
of your mind?
That's
dude?
what I'm saying.
You see,
What's your
that would
setup?
come from a guy that just big dick so big never makes pussy fart. No, see, I got to lay a towel down too sometimes.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, newspaper if we're out, if the towels are dirty, but
In question, how Patrons love it? You got a good crowd?
yeah.
Good membership?
Man, I don't post enough on. Like, I need to do dedicated episodes. I just kind of want to have like a little porn star girl on. She wants to show her titties or do whatever, kind of bounce around. I'll throw it up on there and
Oh,
throw it up on the OnlyFans. I need to dedicate episodes because I just got a little deal with Jerkmate, so I need to have those. I got a big fucking neon sign that would look great right there. It just says
Jerkmate.
Yeah, it's like,
dude. You know what? I didn't know people clicked on that because like I've seen the ads.
It's kind of taken over.
Is it,
dude? Like,
What is it? 'Cause that same thing. You see the ads. Never.
So
click.
it's the cam site. It's not just a cam site. It's the cam site. It's got a little bit of everything for a little bit of everybody. You know what I'm saying? So it's basically like, because a lot of these platforms, these adult platforms or whatever that do some of the streaming service shit like OnlyFans and stuff like that. You might have to blank that, but half the time you're talking to a fucking robot or you're talking to like this is a live experience. These girls are always online or they're sectioned online.
It's kind of like the Moto Casino of porn.
God damn it, look at him. He's a starch professional. Whatever you do, sign him, don't lose him. All right? He's going to be a valued asset in the long run. Trust me, I've been through 18 co-hosts. Keep him around. But it's just a cam site. That's
Jerkmate. This is Jerkmate.
This is Jerkmate.
Okay.
It's just a cam site that would like who you're talking to, and it's free to sign up, free to subscribe. You can watch it, but if you want to see like and you want them to do shit, and it's like interactive, real time. So it's kind of like the way the best analogy I can put it is OnlyFans is MySpace. Jerkmate is Instagram.
Oh,
It's the best way. That just the user, it's user friendly. You know, the interface is easy to navigate, and it's just easier. So
I hate a porn site that's hard to navigate. I'll tell you.
Well, I mean, dude, everything's banned now. You can't even get on Pornhub in Texas.
Well,
without putting a license on there. Who's going to do that?
Yeah. Or using ExpressVPN, which we're not sponsored by.
No, but even
nor is that the one I use.
But they're good on the VPNs too. I've tried. I've tried.
okay.
Like they've upgraded from the VPNs too.
Wait,
or on Pornhub. When's the last time you tried it on the Pornhub with the VPN? Dude, y'all
So
talking
long
about
ago.
No,
It was
y'all
so
talking about
long
measuring
ago.
your dicks on the Patreon.
It was a
You
while
guys are
ago,
like-
actually.
He watches porn all the time.
I don't, man. Before Valentine's Day, man. It was before Valentine's
He knows
Day.
the exact date. He's very he's good with numbers.
maybe
He
if
knows
you-
the date and time and the load.
He keeps a log.
He does.
It's
in his
called
brain.
the load log.
The load. You got a load log, dude.
Load
That's
log,
weird.
dude.
For load management.
log,
Yeah.
bro.
Marcus's last podcast was called Porn and Capitalism.
Yeah, well, I talked about porn and capitalism, mostly capitalism. But no, okay, yes. It was, I know 3-4 days ago. Was this that recent?
Okay, no, then you're way better than me.
Okay.
A VPN does work. Okay, then never mind.
Okay.
Never mind. Just erase the whole Jerkman thing. I'll just kill myself, dude.
My-
No. Keep the Jerkmate thing and don't kill yourself. But Proton VPN apparently is still working.
You know, my favorite thing about the way that you're talking about like OnlyFans and the adult websites and all this stuff and all the stuff that you do so nonchalantly and it's so chill and it's pretty awesome.
Thanks, man.
Because he was like, he didn't even know what pussy farting was.
But
And you're
he's-
over here
No,
just like,
I didn't know
yeah,
that he was saying the word fart.
My
I was like,
Patreon's different.
I'm
That's
not
fair.
good with a southern accent. I was like, what word is that?
Yeah.
It's fart. Sorry, dude.
I'm retarded in 2 languages. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, dude. Look, man, everybody jerks off.
That's what I'm saying.
Everybody fucking fucks. Everybody thinks about fucking. Everybody eats, sleeps, pisses, and comes, dude. I got better hair and I talk about it better.
Yeah.
You would expect that from me. And I got my wiener sucked on a podcast. Like, you can view it on YouTube, you know?
It was
like,
the talk of the town,
It's
man.
talk of the town. And people are
Talk
like,
of the town.
Oh, my God, he's ruined his career. Did I?
No.
Or did I just lean into something that I already was going to fucking do?
All publicity is good
It's all goddamn consensual. Look, hey, if there's anybody in the comedian realm, Austin, that's going to show their wiener on the internet, oh, it was Uncle Lazer? Oh, Uncle Lazer showed his wiener? Motherfucker, it's mass marketing to a goddamn team.
And
dude.
that's, dude, I agree with you.
People just think I'm some fucking retard with a goofy haircut, man.
No.
I'm going to show my wiener on the internet. You're going to watch it. We're going to talk about it later.
That's the thing. I think you're a retard with a really cool haircut.
Bow. Load Log Management, LLC.
LLC, dude. LLC, baby.
Dude, for real. Yeah, no, if people were talking about that, they were saying that, and I was like, no, it's gonna blow over, it'll be fine. And if anything, like you just said, mass marketing. What's everybody talking about? What was everybody talking about? Uncle
It
Lazer.
did everyone, like, it
got
was so
mentioned
crazy
on
how
stage.
often it was guys
Skank
getting
it,
talked
man.
about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was-
And Lewis is like,
you broke the internet.
Dan Soder's like, why'd he do that? And he's like, because he's Uncle Lazer, man. That's what he does. And I was like, hell yeah, Lewis.
Because then people just hear Uncle, like, who's Uncle Lazer? And then they look it up.
It was weird in the sense, I'll just kind of play it out for you. It's kind of, so like, my little midget friend from French Canada, right? This little porn star boy. His name's Tiny Smalls. Got a foot of
Okay.
dick on him. It's like a little tripod.
Great name.
Tiny Smalls, I know. And he's like, yeah, he goes to L.A. to Ryan Powell's Pillow Talk, that podcast. And when he's on there, Bonnie Blue is the porn star guest. So he gets to fuck Bonnie Blue and like two other fine-ass bitches. Like, they do some shit on air and then they go back and like film a fucking actual porn thing. Well, I'm not a porn star by any means. I got OnlyFans. I've shown my wiener on the internet a time or two. Have no fear. So I text old boy and I say, hey, man, I'm in L.A. If you want me to come do the podcast, I'll do it. Also, I'm not a porn star, but I'll show a little hole.
Can I get a guest spot on the porn?
I was like, if you want me to fuck somebody, I'm not gonna say no, buddy. Here's my papers, I'm clean, And so he's like, yeah, man, got just I say, I got it. He's like, come through. So I show up and I get there and I walk in and it's just me and this girl. And she's like 4'9". She can't ride rides at the county fair. And she looks like a baby. She's a young, I said, just bring your kid to work day? What, are you an assistant? Who is this? And she's like, no, I'm the porn star. Like, I'm 28. And she like offers me some coke, so I do that. And we're fucking in there chilling. She's like, yeah, she's like the 9th biggest porn star on Pornhub. And
really?
I'm like,
okay,
cool. But she still kind of looks young. It's still kind of freaking me out.
Well, that's why she's top 10.
Yeah, I think this, and like we get in, like we do the actual podcast, 30, 40 minutes or whatever, and then Ryan's like, yo, dude, she like said in the group message, she wants to fuck you, you want to fuck her on camera? I go, man, I don't want to fuck somebody's kid, I don't want to do that. Like, she looks young, and then he's like, yeah, we get it. He's like, but she wants to blow you, is that cool? And she's like, and I go, well, let me see her ID, and I look, and she's 28, and then so she blew me on the podcast. I'm like, here we are, and I was impressed with myself. I was able to get hard and finish in a timely manner in that situation, bro.
Yeah, worst case scenario, it'd take you like 20, 30 minutes in a crazy situation.
Yeah, and it was like 12.
And this was no pills, right?
No.
You had done coke before this.
Yeah, but I judge coke not on what it does for you, but if your Peter can get hard when you need to be you. That's how I judge my cocaine.
So that's, if it's good cocaine, you can still get hard.
Still get hard, yeah.
Okay.
And it was hers, and she assured me that I was going to be able to, and I said, okay.
Man, you gotta trust her.
I mean, dude,
she knows what she's talking about.
They wouldn't sell it. They wouldn't sell it if it were bad for you.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about?
God damn, dude.
Good beanie. I like that beanie.
You like the beanie?
He's going hunting later.
I will say, because this reminded me. Are you an actual uncle?
No,
okay.
I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not an uncle.
That's awesome.
Well, because you were bringing up, like, I don't want to have sex with someone's kid. It's like, technically everyone's someone's kid. Everyone you know what I'm saying?
That was why I was trying to, like...
Right, yeah.
I was trying to...
But I was like, I don't know. If you're an uncle, so you have no kids in your life. No, you don't have any kids either, right?
Not that I know of, no, sir.
Right, okay.
That's my biggest fear is...
Having a kid.
Starting to kind of blow... No, not even having a kid, but just... I worked so many years in the oil field in these little fucking shithole towns through Mexico and Pennsylvania, West Virginia. Your boy don't pull out of a driveway. I'm just blowing loads in strangers and praying for the worst. And my biggest fear is like all of a sudden someone comes to me and like, hey, you got a 10-year-old son in fucking Kentucky or something.
And he's got a hell of an arm. You know what I'm talking about?
And what if he's a stud? That's why I would adopt, because you get to pick them. You get to
like a draft pick.
You get a little inner city, person there, and you just fucking get after it. I've seen fucking Blindside.
How long did you work in the oil fields, dude?
From 19 to 31.
Holy fuck,
wow.
12 years,
12
man.
years in that
Jesus Christ.
And then did the Kill Tony. And then about 6 months later, I was like, I told my mom, I was like, yo, that was before like Tony had the big HEB center bullshit. It was Tony Hinchcliffe and friends at Vulcan.
Yeah.
And I'm like 6, 7 months into comedy, dog shit. And he lets me do 10 minutes at the Uncle, or
I think I had done that show with you, if I'm being honest with you.
Yeah, at the New Year's Eve at Vulcan.
Yeah.
It was like 2020. It was going to be 2021 is I think what it was going to be. And
crazy. Me and Marcus were both working at Vulcan at that time, I'm pretty sure.
So you're doing New Year's Eve show?
Doing New Year's Eve show, and I told my mom, I was like, hey, I'm thinking about quitting this job. Because I kind of got famous on TikTok first, and HR started complaining, because that's why I went with the name Lazer, because I'd always called myself Lazer when I was like, 19, 20, and it just kind of stuck or whatever. So I'd like try to, hide my name, but then it started kind of, my first video got 18 million views, 50,000 followers, like that.
Damn.
So it just kind of, and HR was like, yo, you can't make these TikToks anymore on location. I'm like, well, what about when I'm off? They're like, no, not on location, because you live on the location. You work 12 hours and you sleep 12 hours, right? And so I was like, man, fuck that. What is it, Nazi Germany? I said, I can't make my own fucking videos when I'm working out saying silly shit, And so I got pissed off at that, but, I still didn't know what I had or what was going on. And then that night at Vulcan, I had the best set of my life up until that point in my career, to the point where when I got off stage, people actually came up to me, comics talked to me, like shook my hand. And, you know, it wasn't like, oh, I blew the fucking roof off, but it was electric, you know, in the sense of how it was. My mom was like, yo, if you want to quit your job, you got my blessing, you know. But then I tell my daddy, like, hey, man, I'm going to quit my $500,000 job to go be a comic. And he's like, well, that's fucking retarded. He said, why are you going to do that?
But you know what that is? That's a great mom and a great dad.
It is. Because he told me, he's like, you know, you're a grown man, do what you want. But, you know, a lot of people can't see potential. You see, like, just because it ain't been done don't mean it can't be done, you know? And it's like, it's hard to convince people, you know, how much initiative and drive that you have in yourself that they just can't see the blurred line. And it's my job to make that work. So I don't even know what the question was.
I think I asked if you're an uncle.
Give me some of that weed. Yeah, no,
I said, are you an uncle?
At me?
Yeah, I'd like some of that. No, I mean, that's a great story, though.
Well,
but that's also, I feel like that's a big reason. I think people ask, like, why do you keep going? That's one of the reasons why. It's kind of to, like, prove, not only to myself, but to other people. It's like, because I've gotten so much of that from my family and stuff. Like, like, they've always asked, when's
your big break?
Yeah, or when's it going to stop?
Yeah,
like when you.
That's even worse.
That's really. It's not the big break.
Oh, it took a hard left turn there, brother.
It did. It's
hey,
more,
man, we need results.
Yeah, that's really it. It's like
The results
so. Like
are
when's your plan? Like when this doesn't work out, like when are you going to get like a real job? And I'm like, well, there's not really a plan B. There's not a plan B. This is my only plan because every successful person has ever said, they're like, you can't have a plan B or you're going to.
Yeah, I mean, because if you let that enter your stratosphere, if you have that in your consciousness, you know, like, then fuck, why are you even doing it? You know what I'm saying? Like my grandma told me something before she died, and I didn't understand it then, but I understand it now. She's like, baby, she's like, I grew up poor and I made a lot of money. And she said, money just buys a change of misery. The only success in life is your happiness. It's the only thing that matters.
God damn.
It's the only thing that's the only thing that you can have that no one can buy from you, you can buy with. She goes, if you're happy with what you're doing, you never work a day in your life. And like, you know, I grew up dirt poor and I'm making like $500,000 a year. It's just it's another thing. It's like, dude, like when someone tells me I can't do something, that is the best feeling in the world. Proving them wrong is better than coming. I'll say that on every mountaintop. I'll say on the hill I die on. So yeah, I mean, it's just, but I mean, fuck, what if it doesn't work out? Then that kind of sucks too.
But if you believe that, if you believe in yourself and all that,
you got to.
And that's all it, people always ask her, are you funny? And it's, well, yeah, I have to believe that I'm funny or this is fucking dumb.
Yeah. My thing I hate was people go, oh, you're a comedian? Tell me a joke.
Yeah.
You know,
always.
I'm like, you know.
I told a pilot to fly me a plane the other day. Yeah.
God damn.
He was hanging out over at the house. Tell me a joke.
You had a pilot at your house?
They wanted me to tell him a specific
Wait, why'd
joke.
you have a pilot at your house, though, for real?
One of Allie's friends.
Is Rich?
No, he's studying to be a pilot.
Oh, so he's not a pilot.
Yeah,
he's in
a
pilot school.
Yeah.
It's like someone in med school being like, I'm a doctor. It's
Yeah,
like,
it's weird.
No,
Yeah,
I don't
they
think
say
I'm
it
a
like
doctor,
He
dude.
teaches, I think, people. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Either way, he's flying planes.
Dude, if you should have just been like, why don't you fly me a plane and took your beanie off and put it over his whole entire face really slowly. Be like, fly me a plane.
That would be fucking hilarious.
He's a student. He's not even a real pilot. It's like, fuck, yeah, dude.
Yeah, you put the beanie over his face and you're like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, and then you raise up real slow and you just kiss him on the forehead. Like,
This fuck his whole world up. You don't even know. He kissed me on the forehead and then he told me to fly a plane. What do they do?
How's that for a joke?
Yeah, that is a funny joke.
Kiss and walk away.
Damn, bro.
I missed the opportunity.
You did.
But now you know for next time.
We'll see him again.
Yeah, next time do it.
I set it up. Hey, ask me to tell you that joke.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're listening to this episode and you want to support the podcast and get some wet merch, go to backoftheroomtees.com. We got wet blankets right here. We also got wet towels if you need to dry off because you're too wet.
Don't be a wet blanket. Get yourself a wet blanket.
There you go, Justin. And we also have our world famous wet t-shirts on there. Also on works on backoftheroomtees.com. I have new merch too. Phil's got merch on there. We're going to get Justin some merch on there at some point too. Go to backoftheroomtees.com.
Backoftheroomtees.com for all of your comedy merch needs.
And more t-shirts.
Wow.
No, dude, hey, and let me ask you this. I was thinking about this the other day when I was fucking blitzed off that volcano. If you really think about it, like the comedy scene being here and such, and the magnitude of which it is, if you realize and you really step back, like, cause speaking of like goals and people asking you like, when are we gonna see results and shit? If you think about it, we're the next generation of comic. Right? You got your Burt Kreislers and your Tom Segers and your Rogans and your Hinchcliffe, and they all fall in that line, and they've been in the game 15 fucking years. I mean, I've been a comic 5 years now. I know you guys are probably a little more than I am, but if you really think about it in the shelf life and the longevity aspect of it, we're just on the cusp right now. Like where you get to a certain point in it where like when you start getting opportunities, you're not fucking your opportunities up.
Yeah.
And that's when it starts to fucking snowball. Perfect example, podcast. You know, like when you start not missing the opportunities that you get that you've been knocking for, you're not striking out anymore. You know, at bare minimum, you're getting a walk.
And you're starting to get like those bonuses. You know, like you ever play like a home run derby or something? It's like you hit 2 in a row, you get like double points.
Get him another 30 seconds. You get him another 30 seconds of swings. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Give me a couple more swings.
Yes.
You get the
Money
bonus
ball, that motherfucker.
Money ball.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. Oh my God. That 3-point contest.
And that's just
bro.
like the thing, though. But if you got the fucking bullshit in your head, like second guess. I mean, we all second guess ourselves. We're human. But like, I just, anytime there's opportunity, it's like, all right, let's just throw dick, show up.
Yeah.
You know, I'm supposed to be here.
You should
Once you
write-
start believing that, then it's like, yo, we're on the cusp. We're the next generation. What better time than here? What better place than now?
I believe that.
Are you going to write a book?
No, I'm gonna fucking burn off. Not burn off. I'm just gonna go out in a blazing flame of whatever.
Okay.
Because I don't want to live long enough to see myself become a villain.
No, but I was like,
I don't want to do
Dark
that.
arc for you?
Yeah, dude. I mean, like, look, go out like Kurt Cobain. Have a homicide. Have Courtney Love kill you.
that's
Whoa,
fuck.
That's proven. Did y'all not see that report
I was
that came
about to
out?
be like, man, you could you have like such an inspirational story. You could write a hell of a book out of it. Like, dude, show up, throw dick. You know, and that's like the title, the Uncle Lazer story. And you're like, nah, I'm gonna fucking Kurt Cobain kill.
Hey, M. Night Shyamalan twist, bro. You know? Fuck 'em, dude.
And then we end it and we're like, oh, what the fuck?
Wait, the book was a suicide note the whole time? That's
Oh my
crazy, bro. It goes #1 on Amazon, New York Times
telling you,
bestseller.
Well, can I ask that? So you think you're going to go villain? Why would you go villain after? So what do you feel you're
No,
at now?
not
What do you-
necessarily.
like-
Not necessarily in the fact of like doing some fuck shit and becoming a villain. It's just like sometimes you see these motherfuckers hang around for too long.
Yeah.
You know, like
I get
perfect
you.
example is like, you know, Paul Pierce wanted that farewell tour type shit when he was in the league. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, man, like, you know, like sometimes like Brady, he wins a motherfucker. You know, let's retire. You know, it's just like go off on a high note. You know, don't. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze, but sometimes you can't squeeze the juice no more.
Yeah.
Sometimes, hey man, you gotta have set aside. You're gonna be like, hey, we had a good run,
Yeah.
and just disappear. Yeah. Disappeared. Is it die? I don't know, but I mean, like
like
get the
that.
fuck out of there. Make a once every 3 years, maybe show up at WrestleMania, hear the shattering glass, come out on an ATV. Do it that way. You know what I'm saying? Don't stick around and wear out your welcome. That's what I've always.
You don't want to run the light on your career.
Yeah, because like you don't want to be fucking 65 years old, you know, saying like, you know, fucking these YNs and shit. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be like saying terminology when you're 65 and it just looks cringy as fuck.
Yeah.
It's like you don't have to say fleek to describe eyebrows. You know, you're 65, brother.
I haven't heard fleek in
That's
a
what.
while.
Well, I mean, I was trying to think of a
No, but
relevant.
that
I'm
word
trying
was
to think
relevant.
but I'm trying to think of something like the kids say. Like, I got motion twin. If I'm saying that at 66, put me in a home, motherfucker.
I got
You know,
motion
I need to
worried.
sit down.
We're going to
You
be
know what I'm
worried
talking
because
I'm
it's
realizing how fucking old I am. I'm like, what is that even? I
Yeah,
got
dude.
motion twin.
You are 78. You do not need to be motion.
Can I ask
You're a
how old you
fall
are?
risk right now.
I'm 35.
Okay.
Yeah, so I got started in it real late.
And how old are you?
I'm 36.
Yeah, perfect.
Look at that, dude.
Yeah.
Holy shit, he's about to be 30. I realized the other day, once he turns 30, we're just gonna be 3 30-year-olds on a podcast. That's weird as fuck.
No, that's being a man.
I think that's when you figure it the fuck out.
Yeah.
Though.
You're probably
I'm
right.
pretty sure that's when you figure it the fuck out. Because
You have a lot more figured out than me, I feel. You had that job. Did you get security from it?
Justin's like, you had a job.
No, I mean, like, you had a really good job. It sounded
Which,
job.
hey
You
man,
made
when
money.
are
I mean,
the results gonna kick in, man?
So, I'm saying, so, like, did you have a good sense of security when you started comedy? Like, did you have, can I ask that?
Yeah. So essentially, if you're gonna do anything, it's like fucking old boy off of Parks and Rec says. If you're gonna do anything, don't half-ass two things, whole-ass one thing.
Yeah.
And like nobody tells you like when you're supposed to jump, you just kind of have to leap and figure the fuck out, trial by fire. And so I was living in San Marcos at the time, and I was working, and then January 4th, my tire blew out, and I told them motherfuckers, hey, I gotta get this fucking AAA motherfucker told me in town, and they like gave me a bunch of bullshit, like made me feel bad for not being there. I'm like, yo, my tire blew out. What the fuck you want me to do? Don't have a spare. It's a 37-inch tire. I don't have a spare. I couldn't fit it underneath the fucking hood. I bought a truck, too big of tires. I'm a piece of shit. I'm sorry. and so I'm like, and I got fed up when I'm like, fuck it. I already talked to my mom. I did that shit, so I quit. Well, my plan was I bought a house a couple years prior for like $340, and it was valued at like $500,000. So I was like, okay, cool. So I like, all right, I'm gonna sell the house. And I met Dean Stanfield at Latchkey for fucking Sunday service with another hour. And we kind of hit it off, and he just so happened to call me. He's like, man, I was kind of thinking about moving to Austin at the time. And then he's like, yeah, man, we need a fourth roommate. So just blind, I just sent my shit, moved in within, I sold the house. But dude, right before I fucking sold the house, the goddamn foundation, which I kind of got fucked on that deal, but that's a whole nother story. But anyways, I come home, I start my laundry, and shit water's coming up through my pipes.
Jesus.
And what happened was this foundation shifted and broke the fucking city tap line into my shit. So I got fucking 4 foot of shit water in the backyard. So I just spent like fucking $60,000 before I could sell the house. That comes right off top of what I'm gonna make.
Yeah.
And so, cause insurance don't cover that. So where I thought I was gonna have 140,000, I only had about 60, and I had to pay, the girl that I live with out. So I wound up only like about $40,000 to live off of. And I'll tell you when it started to get real is when the money kind of started dwindling away. And like you kind of get that fucking ass against that fire, and pressure makes diamonds. And that's when I was like, this is a job, brother. Like you're gonna have to fucking do this. And so like that sense of security, losing the sense of security is what made me like, hey, we need to lock the fuck in. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's the scary part of it. Like, yeah, I had some money. I had a little nest egg put away. But then your boy is what they call a high-functioning degen. And I got to go on a bender every certain amount of days. You see, I got to have some walking around money. And I just fucking act like an idiot. And I blew through that money. And so that's what really made me think like, oh, shit, oh, hey. But if I don't do it in that way, I don't think I learn. Because, dude, if I'd had to do this open mic route shit, I'd have quit.
Yeah.
I'd quit because, like, I'd go to these little coffee shop things. I go on Kill Tony. That's the first time I ever do stand-up ever. I get invited to Secret Show and all these shows. And I'm dog shit. I don't have a minute. I don't have 10 minutes. I don't have a minute. And then, like, but if as later on and I got better, I went to open mics. I'm like, yo, I would have quit if I had to go this route. Like, so the integrity of that, like, because if you say something they're funny, it doesn't get the illicit response. How do you know it's funny?
It doesn't
and
get
I'm just
shit,
like,
dude.
holy shit, that's such a harder route. My route's a lot more unique than others. Because when I'm getting sold out shows, people are showing up for an hour and I've got 5 minutes and I'm having to elbow drop a box fan on stage and bust my fucking elbow open to show a little blood. Dude, you have to figure a bunch of shit out that isn't like, no one's kind of done it that route. There's no fucking book. I can't ask for advice. I'm like, oh, fuck, we got to go get better, brother.
Yeah.
You know,
There's not a
so
lot of people to offer advice in that end.
it's just kind of like, do you really fucking believe in yourself type shit?
Yeah.
And was it strategic and probably leaping? No. But would I've learned any other way? No.
Yeah.
You know?
But it is
Well, we
trial
got
by
deep. Sorry for
it
being
is
so
well, no,
gay.
that's good. That's a great answer because it is trial by fire, and that's how you learn everything better, and you know what not to do fast. Because you were a wild boy. I did see you start. You were a wild boy up there,
Retard.
and now I see you. It's great.
Yeah, I mean, and
You got like way more mature.
It's just with anything, man. Like you become like so fascinated to the point where you start studying it like a student, and it's just like, the cool thing about comedy is it's subjective, right? So like, you may say something that doesn't resonate with the people that laugh at my shit, or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Like, but there's no way. It's like art. It's subjective, and so only thing that matters is ass and seats. And the only thing that matters is like brandability. And a lot of comics, I think, forget like, hey, buddy, at the end of the day, you're selling you. And so like when we go to a showcase show and there's 8 fucking comics on the show doing 10 minutes, when them people leave this motherfucker, who are they gonna go home and follow? Why are they gonna go home and follow you? You see, like we're all funny. What makes you relatable? What makes you remember? What makes you like something? And I think a lot of people lose that. And like when you compare that sense with like, hey, let me actually get good at stand-up. Like, let me study the shit. Let me understand a callback. Let me understand a setup. Let me understand a punchline. Let me understand how I can plant crowd work and maneuver off of that and transition out in jokes with crowd work shit, get people involved. There's just so many levels to it, man, and it's fascinating. And it just took me a while to understand, like, this is what I'm supposed to do, and this shit is a game, and I love it. Stand-up is picking up a chick at a bar. That's all it is.
Yeah.
And once I understood that, I was like, we're just back in the garage with homies cutting up, and I'm trying to fuck this fat bitch. Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's it.
And everybody's in the back being like, hey,
Yeah.
Lazer's
You gotta
doing
make
it
it
again.
make sense to you.
Lazer's
Yeah.
doing it again.
And what
That's
I like,
perfect.
what I like to do is like, I'll go, especially like in my shows, it don't really matter because they're there to see me and they know what they're getting. But when I go like to a showcase show, like the other night I did Austin's Funniest, the Cap City shit, right? We're doing 5 minutes. And I see these two badass little bitches sitting up front, you know, and I walk up there. I said, hey, you got the best curly hair I've ever seen on a human being in my life. I said, that's a head of lettuce that I want to pick. I said, I'll be up here in 10. I'll see you in a sec. And what I do there is I put a little skin in the game. You see?
Yeah.
Now I got to make this bitch think I'm cool, you know? So now I got to go out there with the energy that I'm trying to take this bitch home. So I just add a little steam to the kettle, brother.
Yeah.
You know? And like that shit, it just, I don't know, I just like have fun with it. And I'm just like, because now I'm comfortable in my material, I'm comfortable in my skin. Because like I had my voice the whole time, I just didn't know how to do stand-up. But now you start learning, it's the same thing as cutting up with your homies in the garage. It's just formatted different.
Yeah.
Sure.
Once you start understanding that level and that aspect, it's so much fun writing.
Yeah.
Everything is your stage. Because I'll be in like conversation with people like out at a bar just trying to bullshit with them and shit. And I'm not going to just tell them a joke. That's gay. But like I'll use verbiage in a joke that I would run with the hope that it elicits a response that's memorable for me to go, that verbiage works.
Yeah.
It's fluid and it's natural, but it's the wording, the verbiage of it that makes it like the next level. Like when you could say something funny here, but you could say it also super fucking clever.
See, I think that's that math brain you were talking about earlier.
Maybe
'cause
so.
I do shit like that too, where it's like you're creating a code where you're basically like, these words get this response. So I'll then use that word in this joke because it fits here, and you're just kind of building a little puzzle of words and figuring out how they work on stage. And then running it and running it.
And it's always interchangeable too. Like I look back at jokes when I was younger, and it's really cool fun going through my old notebooks and being like, oh fuck, that's hilarious. I just didn't know how to I didn't know how to tell that properly.
You didn't know how to you didn't know how to do the combo, dude.
Like perfect example. Like this is just and I thought this was brilliant at the time, and I was saying, like, you know, but just the credit of like looking back at it once. So I had this joke I've done on Kill Tony. I was like, yo, I grew up poor. Like I grew up with a black and white television, you know, my entire life until I was 14. And so for 14 years, you know, I thought the Simpsons were black. You know, Marge has got that afro and Homer's got them big lips. But when I got a color television for the first time, I realized they're not black at all. They're actually Asian. Yeah. You know, because they're yellow. You know, and the writings on the wall were there. You know, you know, Lisa's good at math and the saxophone. That's Asian. You know, and Bart can, you know, he's got a spiky haircut. He's a triad, you know, obviously. And Homer, when he drives home from the power plant, he hits every mailbox, dog, and trash can on the side of the road. The Asians, they can build them cars, but boy, they can't fucking drive them, you know? And just like revisiting it, I look at that and I did that and I was like, because it was not that. And I'm like, damn, that's just a cool little boop boop, you know? And like, just reword, just looking the interchangeable words and how you become an it's interesting to me. I like that shit a lot.
Well, I'm sure also the first time you were like, okay, I'm going to start it with black and white and then do Asian. And then you added all the tags about
on the back.
The daughter, the son, the mom, like every the driving and everything too. You know what I mean? It's like, I know I heard George Carlin was interviewed by Daniel Tosh like 20 years ago. It's like before Tosh 1.0, right? Dude, it's I've seen this interview once. It's got to be on YouTube somewhere. But it's Daniel Tosh interviewing George Carlin, and George Carlin's just talking about how like a joke is never dead. You're never done with a joke. You can put it on the back burner, but there's always more you can add and you know go another direction with it.
My favorite thing is when you have a whole joke, and it seems short, and you like use it here and there, and then you find its home in like a much longer joke.
Sure,
that's incredible.
That's my favorite.
Because that's like final puzzle piece moment.
It's a transition into something that you had that transitions out into
like
something
national
bigger.
treasure.
And there's another thing, and this is something like, because, you know, you always got to look as your growth and as you go. You know, I'm getting to the point where I need to put some kind of special out, some kind of like, maybe not an hour, but 30, 40 minutes that's solid that people can reference, right? And you know, when, you know, I played music for a long time, and when fans come to see their favorite artist, they always ask, they always are familiar with the song that they've heard that they associate them with, you know, and like, you know, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Californication, Scars, whatever, you know, the hits. And I you know,
I'm just thinking people like come to an Uncle Lazer show. Do the one where she sucks your dick on the podcast.
But dude, like the other day, like someone came and they were like, "Yo, what about the single mother shit?" You know, in the single mother shit, I was so raw and so young, and that was going on in my life, and it was funny to me, but it was more shock and awe, you know.
Okay.
And I feel like I grew a little bit, gotten a little bit more clever bits. You know, I'm still gonna say my shit the way that I say it, but I'm gonna have a little more integrity. Not just single mothers fucking this side of the Mississippi. They love me, you know, like. But people still want to hear. So, like, when you do a special, do you shelve those jokes, or do, like you say, Carlson said, like it's always interchangeable. It's always a joke never dies.
Sure.
You know, and that's the part that's just like. But do you know, like, the one thing that like this is the shit that took me, because silence is awkward. Like, but that doesn't mean you're bombing. It doesn't mean you have to be awkward. It just means they're listening. And I've learned one thing that I like, because Chris Farley was always my guy, but he's not a traditional stand-up.
Yeah.
But his facial expressions and his mannerisms and his physical attribute in comedy, dude, sometimes just sitting in them pockets of silence and going,
Yeah.
you know, just a look or a feel or a vibe or just when you start learning like the timing aspects of pauses and breaks and how much that lends to the laugh. Dude, there's levels and it's fucking fascinating.
Well, that's where it's like I think our timing got a little fucked up because we started out in black rooms, right? And silence, there is not much silence in a black room. It's like if you stop talking for a second, someone else will.
Yes.
And you got to like maintain control of the room for real.
I wish there was more of that here.
You got
I
to
wish there was
I
I went to Chicago and you know, I did a little Kevin Hart, little AF, it's about to come out. I was like a contestant, and I'm representing Chicago, and I'm dressed in completely goddamn denim tuxedo, and I'm like, they're not gonna let me win, but I'm like, look, I ain't no bitch. I grew up with a bunch of black people and a lot of Mexican people, but I was like, let me get there a couple days early and go to these black rooms, because it's a Kevin Hart crowd on a Monday at 1 p.m., free tickets, it's gonna probably be a black room.
Yeah.
Some of them comics didn't prep for that, and I'm like, dude, it's different. But it's cool, man.
It's so cool.
And then I did the single mother shit and just came out there, Shawn Michael flexing and threw dick. I said, look, I like Carmel. We can make a swirl.
Well, I was like,
you
you would crush in a black room. I'm sure you crushed in the black room.
me.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's the thing. It's like they don't mind if you're a white comic, but what because they're like, you're you.
You gotta be cool.
And as long as you're you, a black crowd loves it.
You gotta believe.
Unless you're
be
being
cool.
blatantly racist.
You can't be.
or whatever,
You can't be racist. You can't be timid.
No,
you gotta
definitely
believe
can't be
You
timid.
gotta
Can't be
believe in
timid.
what you say because they smell fear. And if you're a little bitch, they're gonna let you know.
Yeah.
And dude, it's like, and I don't mean to associate that with this, but like, it's not just black rooms. In black rooms, it's a lot more prevalent. Like, they can fucking eat you alive once they sense it.
Sure.
But like, dude, I grew up breaking horses with my granddaddy. Like, and like you take a horse out in the middle of the river and you sit on it, it's got a force to listen to you. And like, even when you're riding a horse, even if you don't know what you're doing, if you let that motherfucker know that you don't know what you're doing, it will not listen to you. And that's the same thing in comedy. As soon as you tell them you're not the captain of the boat anymore, they'll fucking run all over you.
Well, I think every crowd is like a horse. Some horses are going to start running on you. Some horses will just sit there.
They're cool.
But he wouldn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
I'd kick him, and he was like, I was a kid in Wyoming, right? At my uncle's ranch, and it was like, he put me on this horse, and I was like, he's not doing shit, I say. Because there'll be a crowd, they'll just, like a white crowd that doesn't fuck with you, they'll just watch you bomb the whole time.
Yeah.
They won't laugh at you worth the fuck. The black crowd will let you bomb, but they'll start talking over you.
Yeah.
But it's like, either way, man, if a crowd doesn't like you, they don't like you. And it's like, you got to make them like you.
And that's another thing, too, like, you know, because there's so much competition in this city. You know, there's so many comics. We're like, dude, I've been out on the road and had like a feature from like the club gave me, and I'm like, I know open micers in Austin that are better than you. You know what I'm saying? Like, the level of, but like, dude, it's like, it's just like, even though it's like like everyone can. I'm starting to notice it's like everyone can kill when the crowd's hot.
Sure, yeah.
Everyone can kill when the killing's good, you know?
Yeah.
But dude, my favorite thing, and like this is where I started to look at like, I'm becoming like a comics comic. Like, especially because, you know, if any kind of competition based, I know it's art subjective, but you want to be the best in anything you do. Yeah. I would associate that with any success in life, trying to be the best version of your shit. So like, dude, when I see like comics and I'm like, when I see a comic flip a room and like get them back, bring them out the hole, I think it's the most incredible thing.
Yeah.
Like and just do it in their way.
Yeah.
And not be rattled by crowds. And you're gonna have better crowds, lesser crowds, whatever. But then, like, have you ever noticed, like, you may have a killer joke. Like, my closing joke is one of my best jokes I've ever written. It fucking kills every time. I can say some bullshit crowd work in front, and that gets a much roaring laugh than the best joke I've ever written, because with the time that we're in, everyone's pigeons. They want to be included. They want to be associated. It's just weird learning all that shit, man. Like, and then like having to cater to it. Like that's the next thing. Like you go up there, do your jokes, get your shit in, but like start having to do hours, you have to like kind of cater to what that city vibes with more. Do jokes it's weird. I love it, dude. I don't know why we got so gay. What's in that weed? What's in that gay weed, dude? Let me hit that gay weed.
I've been
saying this on that.
Can I pee? Is that weird?
You can pee, dude. How was the piss?
No, delightful.
Nice.
You know what fucking Red Band should do?
What?
If I was Red Band.
I think we're still rolling.
Good.
Okay.
I've told him this several times, so he needs to listen. You should have every quarter or every other month, you should have a roast battle between the door guys at the Ship and the door guys at fucking Sunset.
Really?
A battle of the clubs.
Clubs.
I like that.
I mean, you can mark
A belt.
like a belt. Like I think,
That's
like
fun.
I mean, because look, you know, without fucking Red Band, there's no Rogan. You know what I'm saying? Like essentially, you know, Red Band, all that shit with him. So I mean, like, wouldn't you? I was like, because that's a great. Because dude, there's so limited spots in Mothership, but dude, there's guys in fucking Sunset that kill, brother.
A roast battle between the two, and it would just be like a different 3 comics every month, or would it be
Yeah, like just
top 3
I
battlers?
mean, whoever
So we do
your
it in the
employee of the
intersection,
month or whatever for each month, they go up there and battle somebody, or maybe
If you lose your battle, you get kicked out. And
it's a rotating door.
It's like if you lose your battle,
they go to Sunset and the other
no, you don't get to battle the next month.
next time, yeah.
And then it's a 2 out of 3
Right.
thing
I mean, you could
for
do
bragging
you
rights.
could
We don't do it at a club. We make it a public beheading at the corner of Netchus and 6th.
yeah.
We put them up on a stage. I mean, these people do it in front of the
They make them go to the
street.
Black Zionists out there and like fucking
I do
Right
think
next to him.
a door guy roast battle would be
right.
That would be
It's
fascinating.
brilliant.
It would cause
Yeah.
a lot of drama, but dude, and then
But
you
drama's
film all
good.
behind
Hey man,
it.
you know what gets
Film all behind
clicks?
it.
Drama.
Controversy.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Produce it.
Thank
Put
you.
your wiener on the internet, man.
Put your wiener on the
That's
internet.
what we're
dude.
saying. Pull it out. Put it on the table.
Do an outro for the episode, plug your stuff, and then paywall. Do you want to open it with harmonica and like?
I'll do a little harmonica. I might have to get the fuck out of here, dude, because I'm.
How about he just does a
you
harmonica
gotta
and we
go.
just do a
Yeah, you
paywall
gotta go.
episode? Laser, we can just finish out with Laser, and then we'll do a episode.
Yeah, can we include all of what we just said though?
Yeah.
Okay. Hell yeah.
I kind of have to go too. I know.
Okay.
Yeah, but you don't want to go where traffic.
Either way, it's not. You're right. It's
fucked.
gonna be.
What if we did a
5-hour
paywall,
drive.
just me and Justin, old school?
I'll just call. It'll be
People
fine.
pay for that. Hell yeah.
I'll stay tonight.
All right.
Leave
We
tomorrow
got
morning
what?
early.
3 minutes? 3 minutes. All right. What do you want to plug?
Uncle Lazer at Punch Up. That's where you find all my tour dates.
Okay.
The Drunk Uncle podcast comes out every Monday. Got some good shit coming out on there. Uncle Lazer everywhere. OnlyFans, Instagram, wherever, dude, wherever you can find.
Now, what is on your OnlyFans?
Well, it's free to subscribe, but you got to pay to see it. I got
sell me.
blowjob trivia. Me and my homie get blown while these 2 girls are sucking her dick. We got to answer American issue trivia. Every time we get a question wrong, they stop blowing us. Every time we get it right, they keep going. It's Rage Against Time. It's an origin story of friendship that you're never gonna believe.
Is that like?
And
Does that happen twice a week, or how's that go?
there's just one up there, one episode, the pilot, didn't get off the ground, but it's up there if you want to see it. And Uncle Lazer, OnlyFans, everybody's favorite single mother slayer just got out of prison.
I'm glad I asked.
yeah.
You guys thought it was a dumbass question.
Any dates you and a plug coming up? Like
When's this come out?
a week
Monday.
or 2. Yeah.
So the
I got Kansas City first weekend of March. You'll be on the lookout. Got some shows coming out. Got a couple things dropping. Just Uncle Lazer, dude. I'm recording a rap album.
Really?
With Teddy Swims.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's
just-
awesome.
Teddy Swims. That's
Well, I
amazing.
mean, it's his producer guy. I don't know if Teddy's going to be there. But,
So you're going to be rapping.
it's a couple things. Different kind of genres. I do like a little screamo shit.
Okay,
Little
okay.
emo, screamo
Do you
shit.
need a screamer comedian?
I think you're the screamer comedian. right?
Yeah, I was going to, unless you want me to.
Do you need a feature?
Justin, Jesus.
Yeah. No,
Hey guys, if you don't ask, you don't. Hey, remember you just talked about pissing in a can. Remember that?
Yeah.
And you said, hey, you don't know.
It would have
if
been a glorious clip. Don't know
It
why we
would have
didn't do it. I would have got it all in that can. You boys wouldn't have to worry one drop.
I don't believe
I believed
that.
you.
I don't believe that. I don't think you could piss straight in a can.
Dude, I had to drive 9 hours to work every time I go out to work from Texas to New Mexico. Not only was I great in pissing in cans and save time, I used to jerk off while I drove.
And come into a can.
In a can?
I'd come on my belly button. It's
Oh.
a deep bowl, deep dick. And, but I got so good at it, I could like look and finish in like 30. I could finish in a mile.
You can finish it. How fast are you driving?
About 80, 90.
Jesus
cow.
Christ, dog. That's like 40 seconds.
Adrian! That's what
Cranking it out, dude.
I like to scream Adrian when I come, dude.
Christ, bro. That is
dude.
fucking wild. Dude,
Anyways, thanks for having me, boys.
thanks for doing
Thanks
the
for being
podcast,
on.
man. We
Podcast.
appreciate it. Go check out Uncle Lazer. Thanks for checking out the podcast. Have a good one.
What's your blackpeoplemeet.com thing?
The blackpeoplemeet.com joke?
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't do bit pitch with Lazer. Yeah. Blackpeoplemeet.com. Let me see if I can remember it. Yeah. I'm on the dating. This is back when I was single. Yeah, I'm on the dating apps, right? I was been on this, and then I've been on blackpeoplemeet.com. That usually gets a laugh. Then I go, yeah, I'm on there. My favorite thing to do on blackpeoplemeet.com is I like to message the white women on blackpeoplemeet.com.
Yeah.
I'll message the white women on blackpeoplemeet.com, and they'll message me back like, what the fuck? I did not come on here to meet some white guy.
Yeah.
I'm on here for that BBC. And then if they don't know that, then you explain what that means. And then I was like, I'm on a message back. Whoa, I didn't come on here to meet some white bitch either, but I thought you were kind of cute. I'm on here looking for love.
Yeah.
And then the big punchline was, or I guess the payoff was, wouldn't it be weird though if I met some white woman on blackpeoplemeet.com and we get married and then people are like, where'd you guys meet? And it's like, funny story, actually, blackpeoplemeet.com.
Yeah.
She was looking for something, I was looking for something, and we both didn't find it, but found this white bitch.
Yeah.
Blackpeoplemeet.com. I always wanted to make that a commercial.